Bonjour mes amis de Français 3, ça va très bien, j'espère. J'espère que vous êtes de bonne santé. Hi everybody, I want to go over in this video your week 2 of quarantine classes, choice boards. Um, this week I really tried to think pretty hard about different stuff for you guys to do, so hopefully you like it. First things first, let's pull up ye old laptop. Probably not going to be able to see it just like last week, so just kind of follow along as you can from the video versus your own copy. So first activity is a fortune teller. I don't believe we've made them yet before in class. What they are is, you know, those little like flippy alligator mouth things that, you know, you say you give a number and it's like you flip it open how many times and then you pull open the flap after you give another number. This is a way to practice verb conjugations. I will be making a video on how to make these for the people who need them. And for these, I am going to ask you guys to, in following the video, practice with savoir en connaître, which both mean to know, but in different contexts. Once you have made your little fortune tellers, I'm asking that you record a video of you guys practicing with them 10 times. So roll a die or have someone give you a number where you do the little flippy thing. And then before you open a flap, like say, for example, you have je and savoir, sit there for a second and kind of go, je sais. Then open up your flap, see if you're right. It is je sais. If you're right, continue on with your merry way. If you're not right, take a second to be like, okay, this is what I said, this is what it is, this is how they're different, and this is one that I'll practice a little bit more. Something like that, okay? We learn from our mistakes all the time. I mean, my goodness, I am sitting here going, this is not the best or comfiest chair to record videos on, especially with this honkin' laptop. So I will make adjustments for my next string of videos next week, for sure. But we learn from our mistakes. Bottom line moral of the story. Second activity, les actions simultanées. So one grammar point that I don't think I really had a chance to practice with y'all much whenever I was doing my lesson plans, because I think I came in later, was the participe présent. So present participle. And that's your gerund, that's your ing, stuff like that. So in swimming, I strengthened my core or something like that. So what I'm asking you guys to do is to watch this little video on the participe présent. And then after your video, come up with 7 sentences of 14 actions. So they're simultaneous actions. So it's going to be 7 sentences times 2 actions is 14 actions. And you're going to talk about one happening while the other happens. And in the video, they talk a little bit about needing the word while really for this structure to work. So you're welcome to, in French, use the word while for all of your sentences if that makes it easier for you. So in my little mini example, I have the following sentences. I have, while eating lunch, I watched Star Trek The Next Generation with my apartment mate. While creating lesson plans, I cuddle with my dog. I am happier while thinking about my JM family. It's very true. You guys have been keeping me afloat as I've slowly lost my sanity in this apartment. It's been great. But just kind of have these sentences of, you know, one thing's happening while you're doing another thing, and you just use your present participle for the one of them. So I'm happier while thinking about my JM family. Je suis plus contente, present tense, en pensant, in thinking about à ma famille, à JN. So, je suis plus content, I am happier, en pensant, while thinking à ma famille, à JN. So, there you go. Activity 3, negative Nancy's. We're all that sometimes, especially this one. This is going to be an activity in practicing negations. Go figure. So what I'm asking you guys to do is come up with 7 statements that you, if you want to, write it in your first language first before you translate it. Fine by me. And then once you have these statements, and they should all be written positively, make them negative. Make something bad happen. So you are welcome to either have these sentences in writing or to record it in an audio file or a video. If you want more practice speaking, that's how you could do it. Otherwise, you could just give me the writing. I have a table of negations and their English approximations here. For these sentences, only use a negation once. So if you use ne pas once, can't use it again. Really trying to make you guys practice with a variety of things. And we'll talk a little bit more about variety here in a few minutes. Remember that your negation words always go around the conjugated verb. So if you had the passé composé, so j'ai vu les fleurs, I saw the flowers. I did not see the flowers. Je n'ai pas vu les fleurs. Pas comes between your auxiliary verb and your past participle. Okay, so that will always happen. The negative words always gang up around the conjugated verb. So I've got a couple examples of this down here, and you're free to laugh as much as you want at me. It's okay. It doesn't even have to be with me. But the way I came up with this was I was watching a Vine compilation. That's where everything goes wrong. Never do that. And I got to the one where it was the guy saying like, oh, you know, your boy's got his free taco. And then he falls over and it cracks on the ground and Enya starts to play. And I just thought, oh, ton pote n'a plus son taco gratuit. Your boy does not have his free taco anymore. So that is actually one of the examples that I put here. Yay, memes.